Testing. Testing. Oh, perfect. It starts at muted. It's exactly what we like to see. All right. And chat's working. I can't see if it's actually working or not. Does not look like it's working on my end. I'm gonna try refreshing real quick. Maybe that's gonna help. Oh, there we go. Showed something for a second there. Yeah, all the signals are going. No dropped frames. Frames are at a high output. CPU's there. I am just gonna believe that we're working. Cool. And the ads start. Snooze that for a few minutes. Cool. All right. Can you guys see anything? Wonder if that's the problem. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Think we got everything going right now. Okay. 1 second. A little light probably wouldn't hurt either. If there is anyone in here that's watching, I'm kind of booting back into streaming. It's been a hot minute. If anyone can just give me a shout out in chat, just let me know if the audio and everything is okay, because I've got the stream manager up and it is just not doing its thing. Wonder if we can just set it like that. Maybe set it down lower. Okay. Go. Just throw that out there in case I can't be heard. Let's see. Go to channel. Go to channel. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. We are working. Hey, let's go. Okay, we love to see it. Okay, so just doing like a test stream right now. So the real stream will be in about 4 hours. So like 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. But just as like to do a shout out. So a lot of you guys probably remember from when I used to stream on and off for the last like 6-7 years over like twitch.tv/, hero_Rin. And I've actually, so I'm done doing that, but I'm trying to get into game development. And there's a ton to learn. So there's like a bunch of really cool little things I've been working on. Here, like, we'll start with the basic one, like right here. So I've got like this little dude that's like walking. So it's like little like Pokemon animation, you know? Like I learned that just from like watching some online stuff of like people there's like a billion like pixel tutorials out there. So I just watched a few of them to kind of like start throwing this shit together for like a video game. So it's like, we got all sorts of stuff like, and I've already got like my side animations and everything. So it's like we have a character that can actually walk on like a top down like three-dimensional plane, which is really cool. Still a lot of concepting. There's a lot that's going on right now with the game. So it's hard for me to start in any one place and like talk to you guys about it. It's kind of fun just to show off a couple things, make sure that the stream formatting's actually working. So we got that going. What else we got? I got the cool little casting animation I did for like it's gonna be a game with like class-based skills. So your character will do a cool little animation like this, kind of like light up when a thing happens. So, but yeah, it's a lot of work. It is an exhausting amount of work, but so I understand why games don't always get completed or why people might take shortcuts on certain aspects of games because it ends up becoming like super time consuming. Like I'm not even sure if I like that as an idle animation. Like, because the thing is, with my entry level of like artwork, it's like, is that enough to convey the point to the viewer so that they can tell exactly what's going on? Or, there's all sorts of stuff that I could like question and think about. It's really fun though. Later tonight when we do the official stream, I'll post about it a few times. Encourage everybody to come like check out the channel so that I can like talk at like a deeper detail about what's going on. Because right now, what else do we have to show off? Not too much more. I need to work more on the game. It's been in concept for like what, 2 2 months now? Yeah, I want to say like a month or two. And it's cool because like I'm getting all the different areas like figured out. So I've got like a couple enemies. Like I've got this bad boy. This is one of my favorite guys that I've made. He's got a cool little floating frame too. So when you're fighting him, he's kind of like floating up and down the air, kind of like a menacing look. So like I think that's gonna be really cool. I think people are gonna get a kick out of that because again, I don't even think it's necessarily about the the details of the graphics necessarily. I think it's just the effort that an individual puts in. I think like long as you do that, people like acknowledge and appreciate the work that goes in. Um, oh, and I like this guy. This is probably one of my favorite little guys I've made. He's just a cute little goofy little gremlin guy, just flapping his wings. Oh, did I accidentally get rid of the other version of him? I had a more refined version of him. Wonder if I just accidentally put him. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, Angel, how are you? It's been a hot minute. I'm gonna snooze that stuff. And by hot minute, I mean like what? Like 2 years again? A year at least? At least since I streamed, it's been like 2 or 3 years. Good, I'm glad, Angel. I don't know where you came into my spiel, so it's 4:45 Pacific Standard Time right now. At 8:30, which is about 4 hours and change away from now, I'm going to be doing a proper hour and a half stream where we're going to start drawing art for our video game and stuff. But I'm trying to become a game developer now. I'm like, it's cool, you know. It's like here, just get all the programs going. I've been watching like a YouTube tutorial. Oh, you're at lunch? Hell yeah. How's work? I have been sick, so I've been out of work for the last like week and a half, and today's the first day that I can like not feel like shit after like sitting up. I ran around, did some chores with my awesome girlfriend, and we got winded. Like both of us were both sick, so we were like, "Yeah, we're feeling better. We can do anything." And then we just got our asses handed to us, and we were like, oh no." But yeah, like Angel, like check all this shit out. Like this is nuts. Like I learned how to like execute these different scripts, and so it's like, you know, it's like this represents right here. The sprite represents the character. These are like different events that the character does. So this is like a step event that goes off every like X amount of time. I forget how create event works. Oh, it's like it sets my walk speed. I think I don't know how this works. I'm still learning how shit works. Like it is an absolute shit ton to learn. It's super fun though. But like as far as like the step goes, like here it's cool because it's like so you have get input. So like get input, like if I scroll down, um hold on, where's my get input? Okay, so this is all for like get input. So basically it's like you can do a if a key is held down, you can have something happen. So like in this case, it's like if the letter A is held down, the variable is it goes to the left at a value of 1. So obviously you got your WASDA here for all of them. But something I didn't realize when you start game deving is that it's not that easy because now if every time you press W, your value keeps going up. So now your value is 1, and then it's 2. So now your movement speed's like double, then 3. Now it's gone up another times and a half. So now you're at like triple speed. And so you actually have to go through and you have to make this, which is reset variables, which is it takes all your variables and it sets them to 0. So it's like of this 3 part, every time you press a button. So every 60 seconds, it's doing this is every or 60 times a second. I mean, it like so 60 times in a second is a step mechanic, which is what this is. So it is every every second 60 times it is detecting if there's an input so it can calculate movement, and before it even does either of those things it resets the variable back to 0. I had to watch like a 27-minute YouTube tutorial like 3 times just to get this. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Here's our game is coming up on screen, incoming in 3 2. It's a fucking cube, dude. And look, it's got collision so it can slide along the walls and shit. So fucking sick. So yeah, basically the idea with the Twitch streams is going to be a way for me to like reconnect with the community. Because like I miss the community, but it's like after therapy and stuff, I realized that I have like a horrible people pleasing issue where I think that unless everyone's like enamored with me, then like people hate me. And so it's been like a lot of work, and like my girlfriend, clarifying it correctly, my girlfriend gave me the tools to go get the therapy I already wanted. It was not like she made me go to therapy, but she helped me find therapy quickly. I have an amazing therapist that I see once a week, and she helps me just kind of figure my shit out. So it's like work has been really fun now because now I don't go to work thinking I'm gonna get fired all the time, even though I work hard. And so now I have a shit ton of like free time where I don't feel like I have to like kiss everybody's like ass aggressively to make them like me, because people just crazy concept people like me for having a goofy, energetic personality. Um, So it's just been really cool, like pursuing give you mod. Ooh, Jam. I saw that it was your name, and I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know, Jam. Hey, Jam, does Shifty still play Halo 3? I miss you guys. I think about those days, but it's been forever, dude. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'll have to say hi to Shifty sometime. Maybe I'll give him a copy of my game when it's done. But yeah, so like I watched a 27-minute video. Um, and it just like I was able to do this. Like I was able to learn how to like reset the variables and wait, where are the others? Calculate movement is here. This one was confusing as fuck. I did not understand it at all. I just watched the YouTube video and it explained it where it's like this part right here with function calls, it's like temporary, which is I guess that like if a certain thing happens, then in a temporary window, it'll let you do certain types of movement. It's super delightfully fucking confusing, but I'm kind of okay with that because I imagine that as I do more of this, it's going to start making more and more sense because there's two ways you can do it. Let me see if I can swap it back to the other way. Yeah, so I can do this, convert to GML code. You're performing one-way conversion. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Just kidding. I thought I could swap back and forth. Just kidding. Sorry. But basically all these sequences over here, this is like visual stuff. So instead of me having to type everything out, I can like go assign a variable. And I obviously don't want this here, so I'll remove it when I'm done. But then I can literally start typing in whatever kind of code, and it will literally try to autofill for me based off of all the code that, oh, what? Jam, I don't have the stuff set up for, my notifications yet, but thank you very much for the gifted sub, dude. Because I will say right now, one thing is that any money or donations people want to do through the channel, or I set up a Ko-fi, which is basically like a smarter Patreon that doesn't charge the, like, it doesn't basically rip off the donation as much. It's like Ko-fi is like if you get $1,000, Ko-fi only takes $450 a month from all of your donations. So you can make like $100,000, and then you like with Patreon it's 8%. So $8,000 of your $100,000 of donations would go to Patreon's website. But Ko-fi is like it's $450 a month. So even if I made $100,000, I would still walk away with $99,995.50 because that's all Ko-fi wants to keep running their system. But yeah, so like but it's really cool because like I can do a bunch of like follow along YouTube tutorials and it shows me how to do literally all of these functions, all these interactions and stuff. So if I don't know how any of these work, I can literally just look them. Yeah, Ko-fi is a fucking W, dude. It's huge. I like that's gonna be something that if people do want to donate, I'm just gonna like sell everybody on that. Delete that. That'll hook that back up. So the plan for later tonight, I want to bring you guys up to speed. So for everybody that's watching, real stream will start in 3.5 hours. This is going to go another like 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to quit. But basically, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can find it. I'm basically watching this really cool series by a guy named Slitter, and he's like look at this, 8,000 subscribers, but he has this series on how to make games. So I'm right here. There's like four or like, oh wow, there's a lot to this. But the top down series, like it's basically recreating Gauntlet with like a skill system and enemy AI and top down looter with like area of effect abilities and stuff like that. So I'm only like 3 minutes into this one because the next thing that I need in order to continue this, I wonder if it'll show it.
So if we test this out.
Oh, here, like right here, it'll, just kidding, commercial. We love commercials. Skip.
Our part Creative Commons license.
So he,
and part
basically, like right here, like it's really shitty. I'm sorry, I know you guys can't really see that. But for this part, he's like, you need 3 different types of animations. You need an idle animation where your character's just kind of sitting up there. Dude, it's Hunt. Is that, wait, oh, there's my microphone. Is that Hunt at twitch.tv/HuntGaming420? I love that guy. Dude, hashtag my viewer, what's up? So like the big thing is that like, there's these 3 different, there's an idle, there's like a death, and there's like a movement animation. So I have the movement animation, don't have a death animation, don't have an idle animation. So the plan is when we stream later tonight for that 1.5 hours, I'm literally just gonna like find some royalty-free music. We're just gonna jam out while I make those, and then I probably, just because I feel like my focus wouldn't be very good at trying to follow a YouTube video while doing coding, while talking to chat. So I'll probably do the actual like coding parts of the tutorial offline. But if I get to a point where I can do coding on my own, then that is also part of the future, is like coding while you guys are there. So big thing for the community, for everybody that like used to be part of twitch.tv/hero_rin, is I'm having fun pursuing this like 25-year older overdue dream, right? Like I want to build this video game. My girlfriend really gave me like the emotional resources and stuff to like go explore that, which is really fucking cool. And I really want feedback on this game. Like as I'm making it, I'm gonna go through and start watermarking stuff just because I trust the majority of the community. But like in case someone comes through and starts trying to like use the work that I've put together for their own projects without like my permission and stuff, well, this isn't like copywritten or blah blah blah. I really like the idea of getting a bunch of feedback from the community. Like I really want to just throw it out there to like have people give me feedback on the story, have people give me feedback on all these different elements of the game that I'm trying to make, because my big dream with this is that I don't want to make like a big knockout like Minecraft. There is, hold on, we have an ad break coming in. I'm going to continue after the ad break because I want to make sure everybody can hear this. So ad break in 40 seconds, grab a drink or whatever while I find something entertaining to do or look at for you guys while we chat. What do I want to... Oh, actually, this is perfect. Okay. So when the ad break is done, I'll show you guys a game that I'm like basing a lot of my inspiration off of. So, yeah, ad break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab water while we're waiting for this ad break to end, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And you are welcome to come in and bug like be cutesy, be like hi, you know. But I am streaming, so I'm just supporting you. No, don't do that. You're gonna get me like me and my 5 viewers. You're gonna get me canned. Wait, hold on. I gotta check up on Hunt is asking me something. What did he say? No, I don't need to read the chat rules. Yeah. Is this how I find out you can categorize your Steam games? Oh, dude, yeah, here. So like literally, you can do two things. Is if you right click on a game, you can go add to favorites, right? And puts it up there. Deep Rock. Remove from favorites. We're never playing that. And then like you can go add to, and you can go new collection and be like, Hunt learns a thing. There you go, dude. I got you. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to tell Brittany that the stream was going really well. I was really excited. I was like, guys, look, we're streaming. We're on TV. Yeah, so Hunt learns a thing. Good job, Hunt. Now I can just keep it down there forever. Okay, so what I was talking about. So this is a game called Necess. If you guys have never heard of it, it's literally like this top-down, like crafting. It literally is like all the reviews, the positive reviews say this. It's Terraria meets RimWorld. And so literally what this game is it's awesome. It's a love project. I've actually talked to the developer of this game. He's a really nice individual that goes by the name Fair. And when you look at this game, like, it's not like, I am picking my words carefully because I want to be correct and respectful, but it's like this, like, when you see big like AAA games that have like these really high level, high definition levels of like graphics and stuff, like, you know, those levels of graphics, when we're speaking strictly solely about graphics, it's like that stuff is done better. But this was a project that was put together by one individual over like 3.5 years, and then it bloomed in 2022, and he made all of these sales off the game. He sold over 1 million copies of this game that he created by himself, like during COVID, as like a love project. And it's not like a big, super popular game that a ton of people talk about, but it has like a 94% rating on Steam. It's a very good game. It has like a good combat system. It's got lots of like, you know, decent UI. Hold on, how do I open my inventory? There we go. You know, so it has all this cool UI and stuff, and like, again, not everyone likes survival crafts, but like, there's combat, there's crafting, there's like this whole system that I have to remember how to do, but you can like tell the villagers to go farm resources or craft certain things. You can put armor on your villagers. They can raid the island from like different sides. All the maps are islands. We were trying to build this all in at one point, and that proved to be a really hard task. But like the point I'm making with this game is that he literally toiled on this game by himself for like 3-4 years, kicked absolute ass, and now he has a team that he pays. Like, he has a team of developers that he hired and paid because of all the money he's made off this game and continues to make. Where, like, I didn't ask him for details because I don't want to do that, but it's like, so many people think you need to be a game developer where you build this like big blow out of the water Minecraft, or, you know, fucking Overwatch, or like, you know, whatever, Valorant, you know, all these like super crazy, like hot over the top games. And this game is an example of just like succeeding at your hobbies and your passions. You know, it's like, he did a phenomenal job with this game, and now he gets to, for as long as he wants, because he gets a steady paycheck from all the copies that consistently sell of the game, he gets to just keep doing this, you know, like for as long as he wants. And I think that's what I want to do with my game, is I want to get to like a really cool starting point where I can build a community, and the community and I can grow with the game in a very Terraria like state, where it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, we'll hit a 1.0, but then I want to keep adding stuff for you guys, and like add new enemies and add new armor and add new skills and add new power-ups and rings and equipment, and like, and just make it so that like it gets to a point where everyone enjoys playing the game, and then they want to keep coming back every few months, you know, to be like, oh, a new update got added, and then people play it for a week and then they drop it, and then I add more stuff and they come back, and during that there's a bunch of new people that are also coming to the game. And again, like, this game, you can tell that they put in the effort, but it was like loyal effort put in by a single person to be like, look, like, there's numbers, you can tell clearly what's happening. So even though it's not like the shiniest, craziest thing you're gonna see, it gets the point across. And like, if you have a game that has good gameplay and good like feeling mechanics and stuff, that's, in my mind, what matters at the end of the day. It's a game that feels good and you understand what's happening. Because like, feel is the most important thing. If a game feels good, everything else can be figured out later. So I just want to kind of show that as like a little like homework, like inspiration to me. I've been able to talk to that game dev directly, and he's just a really cool guy. So I don't want to drag this on too long, because I want to get everybody excited for the stream later tonight when we like actually start doing art. This is me just kind of like fucking around and like testing stuff on stream. But if anyone's still here, and they don't mind, if anyone's like free and available, how does the audio sound and how does the frames look? Like, is it lagging at all? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Am I cutting out? Anything like that would be beneficial, just so that I can make sure that the stream is a little bit more fine-tuned every time we stream. Also, I'm going to drop a link to our Discord real quick. What's going on? Okay, so where are you? I know I dropped it somewhere. Looking for that. Hold on, I have my Discord. Audio is good on your end. Thank you, Hunt. Also going to drop this real quick for anyone that's in here that's like lurking. This is the new Discord for the Prison Break. So the Ren Twitch community Discord is still up and running, but this is the Discord that I'm now using for the game development. So like there's going to be channels in there where I start posting art and things that I'm looking for feedback on, just to kind of like let you guys know what direction the game is heading in. And then that's when you guys come in, the lovely viewers at home, and be like, hey, Torin, I don't like this. This part of the game sucks. And soon as I have any resemblance of an alpha, because the idea is that there's going to be 9 worlds in the game. 2 of them are always locked each run, but then 3 of the 7 get kind of randomly picked. Once I have enough worlds to do one continuous run where it's like, you know, you get to fight 4 bosses in 4 worlds and like do a clear of the game, I want to release it in an alpha state just so I can start getting feedback from the community, because that's like super, super important to me to get that running. What is my webcam doing? Does my webcam like keep like trying to focus? Hey, you. Quit it. 1 second. I'm trying to figure out what it's doing. I think it's okay. All right. I'm just making sure. All right. Okay. I think we'll wrap this up for now. For right here. So again, in 3.5 hours, that's when we're gonna do the official 90-minute stream. Maybe I'll go look up some nice royalty-free music to like chill in the background while we do some art, and then we'll get to it. We'll make an idle animation, and if people want to start giving feedback while I'm drawing the art and doodling around, I would really appreciate that, because that's just gonna like help me get my stuff together. So on that note, thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. I will see you guys either. Oh, and then yeah, Ort, we love Ort. Every Tuesday. So like today, every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to start doing announcements in the Discord. There's events in the Discord. So I will make sure to like get that going to help everybody when they want to come tune in and hang out in the stream. Also a reminder, not every single stream will be an art stream, because the anticipation that I'm always working on the game when I'm off stream is unhealthy. So there will be some streams like, for those of you who know what Barony is, I'm probably going to grab a couple of the people that have been helping me build the game, and we'll probably like do like a couple Barony nights a run, or if one Barony run does really well, we'll play that for like 2 hours or something, you know, just to break it up a little bit. But it will be predominantly like it'll be like stuff focused on streaming, stuff focused on the game coding development, Aseprite. I might even do an Audacity stream. We have the same wall decoration? Dude, bro, same. I know. I love it. You're great. So I think that's all I wanted to say. Join the Discord if you're not already in the Discord. We'll be streaming again in 3.5 hours. So I will see you guys then. I'm going to work on a couple other things. So I will see you guys later tonight. And we're going to turn this off. Just moved in that last week. Gang, let's go hunt.